Welcome to another MCI Methods training video for shop methods. Today we're going to take a look at creating a new estimate using our new vehicle issue functionality and adding a standard job so that we can streamline that process. So we're going to start by creating a new customer. We will type them in here. Give them an address. We'll just throw that in there. Okay, so we've created that customer. Next, we're going to go ahead and create a vehicle. They're not going to have any vehicles since they're brand new. Also, we're not going to use the speedometer option because we're looking at doing this with non-car vehicles such as trailers or commercial trucks. So we're going to do the custom, and we're going to skip the serial number. We could put a serial number in there. Let's go ahead and put something like that. We're going to say this is a trailer. It is a year old. Just make up a name. Trailer King is my favorite. Model TRX 36 feet long, no engine. You could put a unit in there if you wanted to, if the company has multiple. If they have a tag number, put that in there. Color if you want to, mileage, I don't know if it's applicable to a trailer, and any kind of notes. So we'll go ahead and add that. Okay, we're ready to go. Mileage, I don't think that's going to be applicable with the trailer. It may be with your tag or title. We tag and state we don't have any color. Next thing that's important to do is assign a manager or service writer. I'm just going to put this in here. Technician, this is going to be the person in charge of actually getting that work done or doing the work. Next, okay, so this is the important part that we're going to focus on here. We want to create this estimate as a standard job based on pulling a lot of the information that's already available for this job. And we've got here is trailer kitchen build out. So we're going to click that. What that's going to do is going to pull that in so we can create it. Now, if you wanted to customize the name of the estimate, you can do that. You put like I don't know, for cooking tacos. You can copy that down here too, if you want. That are great to eat. Okay, I'm just kind of playing around there. So we're going to create estimate, and that's going to go out, and that's going to take us to away from our new estimate page to our regular estimate page where we'll be able to design things and put things together. And it's changed a bit. I don't know if for people who are familiar with the other process, we have what we call vehicle issues now. So what we've done is we've split things up into categories. And you can see, so we have plumbing, electric, propane, floors and walls, then estimate notes and uploaded files if you have any of those. So this was all brought in from our standard job. Now, we can, if we want, make changes. So if we say this water tank, you know what? It's we actually are going to need two of them. We can say two. That will automatically, notice there's no save button, but it automatically changes it. And then we can say, okay, well, the water pump the customer's going to provide. We can just delete that. Comes up, confirm the delete, remove that. Okay. So that's how you can kind of build that, and all the prices are updated automatically. Now, if you have, and I think we've done this before, is we've talked about this before, is if you have this standard job, you may want to add something additional like the header. This is we can call this kitchen equipment, and it's not a standard job. It's just we're going to create a new description, so we just do the top one. We can come back and look at that standard job in a second. So that's going to create a new vehicle issue at the bottom. If this is your main header and you want it at the top, you have these little up and down arrows here. So if we click that, it's going to keep moving that issue up. And we can click this a few times and it'll actually move it up to the very top. A couple more. And so this way you can reorder your issues. Some people call them work tasks, but we can put these in an order that we want. So we've got kitchen equipment. If we want to put our labor here, we can say, okay, so it works by number of hours. So if you have a flat fee, say you have $13,500 labor costs, what you would do is just take a calculator, put in 13. I'm doing this offline. 13,000 divided by whatever your rate is. I think the rate here is 125. And that's going to be 108 hours. We'll save that. So that puts in our rate. Then if we have additional parts that we want to add here, you can use this search button to find that. So if we type in Steam for Steam table, we can go search. So we've got one of those already in the system. We add that. If we need a flat top, let's see if we got that. There's a 16 flat top, we'll just add that. The other thing we can do is we can create a new part. And so this may come into where, so I'm going to do pull up our possible source. So if we wanted to add I'm just going to pick something here. I'm not sure what exactly to add, but let's do a slicer. So we'll just go find whatever part we want. We come and choose this one. The easiest thing to do is copy this with your mouse. That's our description. Put it in here, put it in name, do the type, pick which one it belongs to. It could be HVAC, glass, general parts, all kinds of stuff. Well, this one's kitchen, who the vendor is. If your vendor is not set up, just let us know, or we can set it up and we can walk you through how to set one up. Then the vendor number, we're going to go back here. We're going to pull this number. So for each vendor's website, it may be different. Throw that in there. Whatever the cost is, this is the cost you pay, so $9.09. Then price, we're going to say margin, and I think a lot of you may be using 50%. You could set the sell price at like exactly how many dollars, or a percent on if you want to add 10%, or if you just wanted to add $50. Okay, but we're going to do the margin. Inventory, if it's an inventory, how much you have in now, we're going to say 0. If you have a reorder point, maybe 1. We're going to skip these last two. That's for online, that's for QuickBooks, and this is for OEM integration. So we'll create that part. So that's been added with a quantity of 0, but we'll put 1 in there. So there we go. That is a way. And so if we needed to create another issue, we just did the same thing. What you can do is you can create lots of different issues or standard jobs, and then sort of plug and play. So what we could have done with this estimate is you could create plumbing as its own standard job, electric, propane, all these as individual standard jobs, and then plug and play them and pull them in. You can delete an issue just by clicking that button. And then once you're done and ready to execute the work, you do a customer approval, shop approval, and we can get more into that. But that is basically how you would create your estimate. Of course, anything is changeable. And again, if you need to change these, just type in there and it automatically updates. Thanks so much. And if you have any questions, give us a call. Thank you.